Hello, in this video we're looking at how to do both cash time deposit payment and cash term deposit payment. Now the reason I'm bringing these two together in this video is because for you as a teller, there may not be any major differences between the two transactions. Now what you have to do is simply to process a pending transaction that was initiated by hierarchy. Now, a customer who came sometimes or maybe a year back and did a cash term deposit or a cash time deposit is around to pick up his money. So what we have to do is, because it is cash, it means therefore that we have to pay that money straight to the customer. We're not doing any transfer to the customer account. This is actually a customer who doesn't have an account, who doesn't have a bank account with us. And so therefore, right here at the teller, at the cashier, we have to make a cash payment, whether it is a cash term or a cash time deposit payment. The process or processes are almost the same. So we are going right over to a teller operations menu here. Now for cash term deposit payment, we're going to move over to withdrawal, because as a matter of fact, the customer wants to make a withdrawal. So what we have or we need right now is the contract number. And for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to go to this temporal data here where I have the contract number, and I'm going to process it here. Now this gives me the details of this transaction, meaning that the hierarchy has already approved this payment and have it hanging right here. So what I'm going to do is to pick it up, and it's going to tell me that the customer initially deposited 800,000 francs CFA, and the interest rate of 24,000 francs has been added to these, and the total amount that I have to pay the customer is 824,000 francs CFA. So what I do is I'm going to tell the system that I have probably, for the sake of this video, 80 banknotes of 10,000 francs, and this builds up to 800,000 francs, and the rest of it, 24,000 francs. I'm going to tell the system that I have 4 banknotes of 5,000 francs CFA, and that builds up to 820,000 francs CFA, and I have 4,000 remaining. I'm going to tell the system that I have 2 banknotes of 2,000 francs CFA to give to the customer. Remember, this is a withdrawal. I'm going to pay that out to the customer. So right at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually validate that by clicking on the add here, and it tells me that there's a cash withdrawal of a term deposit for a non-customer has already been processed. So I may want to go ahead here and print the receipt double option, or I print a single receipt on the same sheet. Now remember, this is cash withdrawal for term deposit. Now let's look at cash withdrawal for time deposit. Remember, you will always need the contract. You always need the contract number, and for this demo I have this contract number, which I'm going to pick right here. I'm going to go over to the teller operations menu right here, and I'm going to go over to cash time deposit. All right, and I'm doing a withdrawal. So right here I'm going to paste the contract number. Once I validate that, it's going to pull up the data, and clicking on this is almost the same. Like I said, the cash time and the cash term are almost the same for you as a teller, and in this case I'm going to have to validate this, and the data is, as a matter of fact, is 9,700,000 francs, which is the total amount that the customer deposited, and plus the interest rate of 300,000 francs CFA. It's up to 10 million. 10 million is the total amount that I have to pay the customer. And for the sake of this video, we're going to give the customer 1,000 banknotes of 10,000 francs each, and that builds it up to the total amount that the customer has to be paid, which is 10 million. So I'm going ahead to click on the add button here and validate this payment. And of course, if I want to print a double receipt on the same sheet, I'm going to take this option. If I want to print a single receipt on the same sheet, I'm going to go with this option reduced single. So that's it, being able to pay cash or cash time or cash term deposit payment as a teller. So I hope this video has been helpful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.